Hello, my name is Jenny Cintron. Welcome to the ABCD at BNN, and thank you for being with us again. Identity theft is a common situation in the United States, and with us today is my good friend Marlene Pogis from the IRS Spec Office to tell us all about it. Marlene, thank you so much for being our show again. I know you're not a stranger to the show. You've been here many times, and very thrilled and happy to have you back to talk about these crime, because identity theft is a crime.
Thank you for inviting me. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. And again, this is the identity theft, Marlene.
Yeah.
This is a common situation or a common crime that is happening more and more often nationwide, in the United States.
Yeah,
nationwide.
identity theft happens when someone uses your personal information, like your name, your social security number, without your permission to commit fraud or a crime too. It is one of the fastest growing crimes in America nowadays. Identity theft is the #1 consumer complaint reported to the Federal Trade Commission.
Wow.
Yes.
And
that's
sure
why we need to educate our community.
Exactly, and you're absolutely right. That's really the only way we can protect ourselves, because, I mean, we all say, what can we do about it? How can we avoid, and today we're going to talk about tips. Exactly. How can we avoid being a victim of identity theft?
Right. We should not carry the Social Security card or any document with the Social Security card on it. You know, the identity theft, what they do is they steal you. Maybe you carry your purse, your wallet. They can steal the number from your wallet. If you lose your wallet.
And you're right. A lot of people carry, the social, the birth certificate, resident cards, citizen. Right. I mean, they carry everything.
Yes, also you should not tell the business, if someone, you're doing business with someone and they ask for your social security number, you should not tell your social security number unless you know the person very well. Right. It's a person that you can trust, or you are the one to initiate the conversation, or you are the one to initiate or call someone about an issue that you have. But you should not give your social security number to anyone.
Unless you, the one who have initiated or contact, that identity.
Yes. You should protect your financial information. You should check at least once a year, get a copy of your credit report. You should check your credit report at least once a year. Also, when someone, sometimes, you get a call at home. This happened to a lot of elderly people, and they offer them like you can get a prize, or you can get this and that, or sometimes it's regarding health care, and the first thing they ask is for the social security number. You should not do that. Do not send your personal information by mail. Do not put any personal information, in the internet. If someone calls you asking you for personal information, you should not give that personal information, like I said before, unless you know the person and you are the one to initiate it.
Right, and I can imagine people, other communities who are English is not their first language, the first language. Yes. I can imagine that, that happened a lot to the non-English speaking population as well.
Yeah, if you have a computer at home, you should protect your computer using firewalls and also antivirus. The antivirus, and if you have an internet account with the password, you should change the password. Do not keep the same password for years.
I know, and you know that I heard that before, Marlene, that we should change our password like every couple of months instead of, because I know a lot of people been with the password for years, but that's one of the tips, that you should change your password every couple of months or so.
And also, you should not throw away personal information. Sometimes you have, I know that's happened a lot too, because you don't have a shredder at home, and sometimes you put, in the trash. Sometimes bills on statement that you get from the banks, you put that in the trash can, and you should not do that. maybe to keep it at home, and then if you don't have a shredded machine, you should go, for example, to Staple. They have that service. They have a shredder machine that you pay a fee, and they shred all the personal information right there. And it's, you know, at least it's secure. It's better than put it in the trash can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. So what else can you tell us about, you know, avoiding being a victim of identity theft?
Well, sometimes, you know, people, they steal your social security number to get a job. You know, people that don't have, you know, that you need to have a social security number to be able to get a job.
And you're absolutely right. So how could that impact, have if a person who's a victim of identity theft impact their income tax return?
Yeah.
This
is very important, yes, because the person that is using your social security number, if they file the tax return first than you, the IRS is going to process that tax return first, and then when you, the owner of the, you know, the valid social security number, you file the tax return, you send it to the IRS, and the IRS is going to see, oh, they are a duplicate return. Two tax return with the same number.
Right.
So they're going to send you a letter, notification that someone else filed a tax return using your social security number, or two people with the same, you know, the same social security number already filed. And you need to prove to the IRS that you are the owner of the social security number. And let me tell you, that takes a long time to resolve.
That could be a long process, Marlene.
It's a process that sometimes, you know, can take up to a year or more to resolve. And, you know, that is...
And you're absolutely right. It's a long process that we can avoid by following this tip and you know, be more aware of our documentation.
Right. So if you think you are a victim of identity theft, or you are a potential victim of identity theft, you should send to the IRS proof of identity, like your valid government issue ID. You should send maybe a copy of your passport or a copy of your driver license. Also, you need to complete the form. Is form, I don't remember the form, but it's number 14039. You can download that form from the IRS website, www.irs.gov. Remember, form 14039, that is an affidavit. You need to complete that and also send it to the IRS. And the IRS will monitor your account to see. And also, if you notice that there is some, you know, questionable credit card activity, so, you know, sometimes you say, I see there's something is going on.
Yeah, something is not right.
So it's better to act right away. You send that to the IRS, and the IRS will monitor your account. But if you know for sure that your identity has been stolen, someone is using your social security number, the first thing that you need to do is to contact the Federal Trade Commission.
Okay.
Federal Trade Commission, that is the first thing, the fraud department of the let me give you the...
So contact the...
Yeah, if you have internet, you can contact via, well, the website is www.consumer.gov/ID-theft. www.consumer.gov/ID-theft. Also, they have a hotline number, is 1-877-438-4388. 1-877-438-4338. So that's the first thing that you're going to do. Then you're going to contact one of the credit bureaus. You know, there are 3 credit bureaus. It's Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. They also have a website. You can contact them via the internet or call them. You contact one of them, they're going to send the information to the other 2. Those are the ones, you know, sometimes when you are in the process of buying a house, you need to check your credit score. So these 3 credit bureaus is the one that gives you the credit score. So if something happened that someone is still your, credit or your social security number, so they might, use open credit cards using your social security number, and then you are going to notice that your credit score is not as high as you thought.
I know, wow.
It's not as good as you thought. That's what gives you a hint. I need to check. I need to do something about it.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So remember, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion.
Those are the...
Yes. Also, you need to file a report with the local police.
Oh, okay.
Local police, yeah, you need to have a report.
So
that is, if you are for sure know that someone is using your social security number.
Okay. What about if we're not sure? What about if a person not sure, not 100% sure that they are being victim of identity theft? Can they follow the same procedure, Marlene? Let's say that I think I might, but I'm not sure. Can I follow the same step?
Definitely, you should complete the form 14039, because that is for a potential, that is for a victim or a potential victim. The IRS has a telephone number of this office is called IRS Identity Protection Specialized Unit. And they have a toll-free number that is 1-800-908-4490. 1-800-908-4490. And that is the IRS Identity Protection Specialized Unit. Then, you can call if you are a victim or things that you are a potential victim of
and the best thing, Marlene, and I have to thank you and the IRA and the SPEC office for working in this great initiative about empowering people, educating people about this crime, because this is a crime.
The IRS also have a publication that is very informative. It's the publication 4435 that you can download that if you have a computer with internet access. It's the publication 4535, and that gives you a step-by-step what you need to do in case you are a victim or you are a potential or you are at risk of identity theft.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is great. Marlene, thank you. Thank you so much for coming up to the BNN segment and bring this valuable information to the community. My congratulations to the IRS and the SPEC office for doing this initiative and educate, our community about this crime.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
And I hope you can come back and give us an update.
Sure.
I hope to see you soon. Again, just be very careful. If you're going to do any online transaction, please be very careful. Visit the website that Marlene just mentioned, and the 1-800 number. And again, just be very, very careful with your social security number. Okay. Again, thank you so much for watching ABCD at BNN. My name is Jenny Cintron. Thank you for being with us again. Till next time.